Good morning. It is Tuesday, September 9th. Here's a little crazy. I just woke up. This last week was great. I feel like it was pretty good. The weekend was phenomenal. I've got all my footage loaded into DaVinci Resolve. I just have to edit it down now. So I'll probably be working on that today a lot. Yesterday, bit of a fiasco. I wasn't feeling great Sunday, so I stayed over in my hometown. And Monday I didn't wake up till 12:30. Had a 2.5 hour drive. Didn't get here until 3:30 or 4 because I had to stop for gas and traffic was atrocious. So I missed my math and English class. But womp womp, I guess. I didn't want to miss any classes, but I'm ahead in math, and in English you get three excused absences or whatever. So that's that. Today, I've been looking at the stock market. Nothing really jumped out to me immediately, so I'm probably going to wait for a couple fair value gaps, break of structure, I don't know. Look for something to trade off of by, 10:30. This week, I don't know. A lot on my mind recently. I know it's the start of this video, like the very start, but the past, I don't know how long, I love flying. I love being in a plane. When I went up in that stunt plane, it was incredible, but I'm struggling with whether or not this is my dream right now. Because, I don't know, when I was younger, like 9, I went with my mom, sister, and her dad on a road trip around the US in some big RV, and a lot was happening at the time, so a lot of it's just kind of been blocked out of my memory. I don't remember a lot, but I know it was fun, and a big part of me, wants to just work for 2 or 3 months, take my minivan, deck it out with solar panels, an air vent, bed, just whatever I need, and just go. Spend 6 months to a year traveling. But on the same other side of the coin, I don't know how to word it, I put a lot of work into getting to where I am in college right now. And everyone that cares about me and that I care about is really proud of me. And that feels good. I don't know. I just don't want to backtrack on that and all the work I've put into being here. Anyways, enough of the sob story. This weekend, I will be going with my sister on a college tour. She's ahead. See, I took 2 gap years. She's starting college a year early, so good for her. Round of applause for my sister, ladies and gentlemen. So Friday and Saturday, that's where I'll be. And thank goodness for this, my friend that lives in Savannah is going to be picking me up on Thursday and taking me up to the hometown because he's going there for the weekend, which means I don't have to take my car. And then we might ride Saturday late at night or Sunday morning, depending on when we get back from the college tour. I'm not sure. But that's the plan for the week. Hopefully a trade will jump out at me this morning. But we'll see. I'm trying to think what else. I guess that's really it. I guess I can talk more about the rest of the stuff later this week. So, yep. Alright, finished my class for the day, meteorology over at Eastman. Just got back and I played around the pool. I placed 2 trades today. Hold on. Oof. Alright, so the way that my trades are set up, I have a brokerage account with Alpaca Trading and Moomoo. Moomoo only allows you to buy full stocks, so you can't buy percentages, which means really my only option based on the stocks that are on my watch list is Rivian. And then with Alpaca, I can trade fractionals, it's called. So I did 2 trades today. With Moomoo, I bought Rivian for $13.89, 1 share, and I sold at $14.02. So I'm up 13 cents with that trade. And then with Alpaca, I bought Apple today at $236.38 or 0.384. I don't know how I'm gonna word that. For them, I bought less than a little more than 6% of a share, whatever. So I put $15 into it, and that one, I had anticipated it going up, continuing its uptrend. That is not what happened. It went down for a while, and then finally shot. Oh, it's because my chair's touching it, so it wiggles every time I move. Sorry. Anyways, it went down, wiggled around under where I bought, and then shot up for a second. So when I finally sold it, I sold at $236.77, and I made 3 cents on that trade. So 2 wins today. I don't know how the other day, because the other day I placed a trade for Lululemon through Alpaca, and I was down 50-something cents. I don't even know how I managed that. But my balance right now in Alpaca is $19.44, so I'm down 56 cents in Alpaca. With Moomoo, my balance is $20.51, so I'm up 51 cents on Moomoo, and my total is $39.95, which means overall I've put $40 in total, and I've lost 5 cents. I'm pretty happy with the trade today, though. I learned why I should have paid closer attention with my Alpaca trade. Same with the other day when I lost 50 cents. That really put a dent in things. But those are my trades today. I'm about to go back to the dining hall and get late lunch, early dinner, and then I'll be back to edit last week's video. Or I guess, yeah, edit the footage from last week to post. Oh, it's Tuesday. I want to post that tomorrow, so I really gotta edit. Got a long night ahead of me, but it's going well. It's going well. All right, it is Wednesday, September 10th. As you can see, it's nighttime. I figured this time I'd start recording these sections at the end of each day so that I can explain what happened and overlay the clips, make it a little less choppy. But today, English class. Holy crap. I don't even know what to say other than explain what happened. So, I'm in an English support class. I didn't try throughout high school, yada yada yada. We're doing an in-class writing, alright? The topic that she gave us is we're supposed to write a thesis, or like an introductory statement about the topic. And the topic is discuss the importance of being involved in the local community. So, I'm going to give you 2 examples. The first one is being involved in the local community creates a happy, healthy, and prosperous environment. The second one is this essay will assess the importance of being involved in the local community. I wrote the first one. She tore mine apart and said, I think the exact words out of her mouth were, "No shit, Dick Tracy." Like, yes, I'm stating obvious facts, but it's to set up for the 3 body paragraphs I have to write. And I was taught, all throughout middle and high school, that with a conclusion, with an essay, you never say, "in conclusion," or "this essay is going to explain," because, I don't know, it's just, it makes sense not to, because it sounds boring bland, and kind of dumb. But she tore mine apart and said, the one that says, this essay will assess the importance of being involved in the local community. She was like, this one's perfect. I love this one. All of you should write it like this. And I was in the back of the class like, huh? Anyways, that's my little rant on that front. I don't know why that made me so mad, but it annoyed the shit out of me, because I'm backtrack now my English class is backtracking me 5 years to tell me to do something differently that feels stupid. Now that we're done with that, let's get into the stock market. Today, I placed 2 trades once again. My trade with Moomoo obviously was Rivian. It's the only one I can trade on Moomoo. I bought at $13.83, bought 1 share. I sold at $13.99, and I made 16 cents on that trade, and super happy because that was, I had my, where I wanted my stop loss and wanted my take profit, so I had those set up and it hit where I wanted to sell, so that's why I sold, and then right after that it doubled, so up to like 14, 15 or something. But I still made out in the positive. Now with Alpaca, I bought 0.020546154 shares of Meta for $15.55. I put it to 80% of my assets, or my account balance. It was going up and down, mostly below where I bought, so I didn't want to sell right then. There was one point where I was not looking at my computer and it went up to maybe plus 4 cents, and I would have sold but it was right below where I had my alert set. So I didn't sell, and then in English class I can't have my phone, so it ended at 3:58. I logged in on my phone. I went to sell because I was only down 6 or 7 cents at the time, and because it was so close to the end of the market, Alpaca stopped me and said, "Whoa, no siree, you're not making that sale." So I watched it fluctuate for a little while in the post-market hours. It went down to 10 cents at one point, back up to 8. So I'm going to try to sell that tomorrow, hopefully not lose a lot of money. But I'll probably place another trade with Moomoo. Today was an alright day. I posted a clip from my last YouTube video. I posted on TikTok and on YouTube again, and I might post it on Instagram as well. Speaking of which, all the photos from Caffeine and Octane last week, I forgot to mention this in that video, will all be on my personal Instagram, at Josh_C_25. Please go check it out. That's where I post any fun things I do, really. I'm trying to think what else. I think that's about it for today. Something I'm trying out is to stop saying what I'm going to be doing. Because then when I'm editing, it leaves me with like, should I put the clips on top of me saying it here? Should I put it on later? Should I cut this out? So I'm going to stop doing the foreshadowing, really. I'm just going to explain what happened, how I felt, and then, yeah. But I guess I will foreshadow. Over the weekend, I'm going with my sister to her college tour. I don't know if I'm going to record any of that, but so this video will probably be a lot shorter, because last video, half of it was just riding the Caffeine and Octane and stuff. So this one will probably be quite a bit shorter, maybe a little more boring, but I appreciate you sticking around. I just want to say that was a very short video. I am going to work on making them better and longer, but if you made it this far, I appreciate it. I will see you in the next one, and hopefully that one is a lot more entertaining. Yeah, thank you.